Now, these concepts are undeniably powerful. They've influenced millions of people. But the story doesn't end there. To really understand the book, you also have to look at the man who wrote it.
The advice is definitely compelling, but one of the key lessons of financial literacy is to do your homework on the person who's selling you the advice. And when you start to dig into the story of Robert Kiyosaki himself, well, that's where the story gets pretty complicated.
The reality check is pretty jarring. For starters, Rich Dad himself, it's now widely believed he was never a real person, but more of a composite character, a parable. On top of that, Kiyosaki's own business history has hit some major bumps, including one of his companies filing for bankruptcy back in 2012. And those famous seminars have faced really serious legal challenges, including class action lawsuits and documentaries alleging they're just high-pressure sales funnels for super expensive courses. And critics jump all over this first point. The book is sold as this true story, right? But its main character, the wise mentor, isn't real. For a lot of people, that makes them question the authenticity of the whole entire thing. And this really points to the other huge criticism, that Robert Kiyosaki's most profitable asset isn't actually his real estate portfolio. It's the Rich Dad brand. The argument is that he got rich by selling the dream of getting rich, through the books, the board games, and especially those pricey seminars. So, how do you square all this? You've got these paradigm-shifting ideas on one side, and this really controversial reality of the author on the other. Let's try to make sense of the book's overall legacy. Look, on one hand, you just can't deny its impact. This book is a powerful mindset shifter. It's introduced millions of people to basic but crucial ideas like assets versus liabilities and the goal of financial independence. It really challenges the status quo. But on the other hand, the advice is often super high level, without a lot of specific, here's what to do next steps. The author's personal history raises a lot of red flags, and some of the strategies he promotes, like using tons of debt, can be extremely risky, especially for a beginner. In the end, it really all boils down to this one compelling question. Is Rich Dad Poor Dad the masterwork of a financial guru who's sharing the real secrets to wealth? Or is it the creation of a marketing genius who built a massive empire by selling a modern-day financial fable? And honestly, that's a question every single reader has to answer for themselves.